Josh Allen was the last Mountain West quarterback to get first-round hype, and for the most part, Jordan Love's numbers in college exceeded those of the Bills' signal caller. Love had more pass yards, touchdowns, and a better completion percentage at the college level than Allen.
So that's an excellent look at this player whose name you're going to be hearing a lot, and a comparable. So that is a bit, so that's basically who he is. Now you're going to show us what he is.
Yeah, Greeny, I've been trying to tell Orlovsky, drafting Jordan Love is like playing roulette, because you could hit big. But boy, is it risky. Now, look, everybody and their mama knows this LSU defense, they are in man-to-man coverage. Jordan Love, he even knows it. But watch as he goes through his progressions here. He's going through his progressions, and he goes to his first read. He wants to throw that nice little route to the outside receiver, but there's only one problem. Outside receiver, he getting hands put in his chest like he getting CPR, if you know what I'm saying. So he checks to that inside receiver. Other problem, inside receiver, he's being guarded by Grant Delpit, Thorpe Award winner for the nation's best defensive back. So Jordan Love, he snaps his head really quick, and he wants to throw the over route right there. But Dan, if you're going to throw the over route with underneath coverage, where do you got to put that ball?
Well, big thing, you got to get it up over the top of those underneath guys and then out in front of that crossing receiver.
You got to get it over the top and out in front. Jordan Love does neither. And just like that, it's an easy interception. So I know, Dan, Jordan Love has a big arm, but sometimes a big arm can lead to a big mistake.
Man, give me that. And listen, that's well done. And those flaws that you display, those are going to be real questions that he's going to have to dive into the answers that teams are going to look at and say, is this something we can work with? But let me show you, when teams are watching the tape, they're going to look at and go, wait, there's something to this kid that we can't coach. Bottom of the screen, there's going to be this flat route and go route. And Wyoming is going to play that cover two, corner that squats, and that safety, he's responsible half the field.
Yep.
Now, you don't even tell the quarterback usually pay attention to this go route unless he's got a howitzer on his shoulder. And watch how this play develops. That corner that's squatting right down at the bottom of the screen is going to drive that initial out route. And Jordan Love is staring right there. Now, remember, that safety's got that half the field, so if you're going to throw this ball, you better step on it. Acho, that ball is leaving Jordan Love's hands at about the 14-yard line. And we're going to see this ball completed in between that corner and that safety at about the 40. So listen, I know you went to Texas, and it's not your strength, but about how far is that?
24 yards, but if you throw it across the field, 40 to 45, I would say.
So 40 to 45 on an Ichiro from right field roast. So listen, you brought up the flaws, but there's some stuff on tape that coaches and organizations are going to look at and go, wait, he's got some stuff that we just can't coach.
All right, so good news, bad news again. And I want to bring Mel Kiper back into the conversation with us from Indianapolis because, Mel, it was your partner in crime, McShay, who started all of this yesterday when he told us that Jordan Love, don't be surprised, this is him talking yesterday, don't be surprised at the end of the day if Love winds up going ahead of Justin Herbert. What do you think of that?
I would never say never, Greeny. That's too early to say. That's not going to happen. Jordan Love's got a lot of talent. Jordan Love had no chance this year to put up numbers equal to what he did 2 years ago. You cannot be at Utah State with your third offensive coordinator, lose your head coach, lose everybody, 4 starters on the offensive line. Darwin Thompson, running back, ends up with the Super Bowl champion Chiefs and contributes there. Tight end Dax Raymond, who was a heck of a tight end at the collegiate level. 5 top receiving entities all gone. And he had to go to LSU. And you're not going to, no way can you equal what you did the previous year with those losses. You cannot reload at Utah State. Just like Josh Allen at Wyoming. They couldn't reload when he was in his final year. They lost their center, running back, tight end, and wide receiver. So same situation. I love what he did last night. He struggled early. Didn't bother him. Didn't faze him at all. His body language, his expressions never changed. Then he got into a rhythm, and boy, everything was out. Quick, boom, 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 boom. Pitch and catch. So Jordan Love's got a ton of arm talent. He's deserving of being in that mid-first round discussion. Will he go ahead of Justin Herbert? Right now, I don't think so. I don't think he does. Will he be better than Herbert at the pro level? He could be. So I think that's going to be the two that are going to be really going to be evaluated because somebody's going to take Herbert in the top 10, and Jordan Love, by the time we get to late April, will probably get pushed up close to that as well.
Well, Mel, quickly, because it was brought up here earlier by both Laura and Dan,
sure,
that the most magical word you can possibly attach to a quarterback has been attached by some to Love, and that is he's got a little bit of Patrick Mahomes. Explain what that is. Why are people seeing that?
It's an exaggeration that happens this time of year. I do it. We all do it. And that's all the pressure is going to be on him to be Mahomes. Mahomes at Texas Tech, the way he moved, the kind of arm angles he threw at Jordan Love. You didn't always see that. 2 years ago, I liked a lot of what we saw of Jordan Love when he had talent around him. This year, as I said, you give him a mulligan. There's no way he could have been as effective. But the Mahomes comparison, I wouldn't go there. Jordan Love is a completely different entity, and to expect him to even be close to what Mahomes was is unrealistic. Does he have a lot of talent? Yes. Is he Mahomes right now? Coming out of the collegiate level? No. Mahomes was a guy you love coming out. Some had questions about the offense, but he had, I thought, a higher grade throughout the process than Jordan Love has, because last year you're saying, wow. This year you kind of figured, okay, I didn't like what I saw, but I said all year you had to know going in. I said this in August, guys. In August, you knew Jordan Love's numbers wouldn't be close to what they were last year. You knew that. So Jordan Love's arm talent, and I think at the end of the day, by the time we get to late April, he's in that mid-first round discussion, not necessarily top 5, top 6.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.